Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. I'm TCaptainX. Can a Resurgence player like myself, someone that has less than 30 games played or so on Big Map Battle Royale, especially on Urzikstan, can I still do well in a big map, in a map that I do not know? In this video, we're going to be breaking down a solos gameplay that was a high kill gameplay that had a awesome kind of gas clutch win at the end. That I also ended up winning or running into another very, very highly skilled streamer player that you guys most likely know who he is, that we had a pretty crazy interaction with here. So the purpose of this is, let's break this down for the sense of improving our game decision making, our game sense, even when we don't really know the map. Because at the time of playing this game, I think I had like 20-25 games played on Urzikstan. Just don't play a lot of big map. I mostly play Resurgence because I like the faster paced action. I haven't loved Urzikstan, the map specifically, but since it's kind of near the end of the game, kind of just wanted to change things up, play something different. And so playing Urzikstan and Battle Royale kind of feels like a fresh experience to me. One thing you're gonna notice I've looted here is a heartbeat sensor. The heartbeat sensor ends up being, in my opinion, one of the most underrated things to have, especially on big map and in solos. And honestly, I think I'm gonna try to loot these more for Resurgence games now because they're just so useful. So I get my ping 12 meters away. Notice once I get the ping, I instantly kind of center my aim more towards that direction. I don't know the layout of this building as I'm going in here. I'm gonna go in, I'm just slide canceling it aggressively. I'm like, okay, well, obviously he's not here. Maybe he's just behind this wall kind of to my right. So again, we go in, we side cancel in, we center my aim. He's not there. So at this point, I'm obviously assuming, okay, he must be above me because heartbeat sensors do not give us vertical indications of where someone is. So I'm looking this way. He's gonna throw something at me. I don't know what it is. So now I have to kind of go on the defensive. We run away. It is a stun grenade. Luckily, because I was able to get away, now I'm just pre-aiming to see if he's gonna get aggressive. If he does, he's probably gonna walk into a easy kill for me. Don't really hear him moving around too much, so now I'm like, okay, let's get back at it. I'm gonna use my lethal grenade here, get a Semtex, throw it up here to see if it's gonna force him to move. And it does, it's gonna force him to run away into this hallway right here. So as I go up, all I'm gonna do is, this is nice and simple, and this carries over a lot into something on a Rebirth Island. Just center our aim on the doorway, pre-aim, we get a lot of damage on him, and then once I've got some damage on him, now I can get aggressive, use a little bit of basic movement, kind of side cancel up into him, get the kill here. Now on Big Map, we have strongholds. This is something that is a new concept to me, to be honest. You can capture this. Once you capture this, kind of like a domination flag, it's actually gonna give you your loadout. As I'm capturing it though, we're gonna get an audio cue here.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
So enemy dropping into the AO. From being in this building earlier, I did know there was a door right here, so I'm gonna go look because the audio cue I can tell is coming from this direction. So I slammed the door open and hello, he is right in my face. I believe he was coming back from the gulag, gonna pick up an easy kill, and then now we're gonna grab my loadout here. Also really quick guys, for those wondering about the class setups, this is the Striker class setup. This is kind of a movement, no stock build, but surprisingly has pretty good recoil control. The clean iron sights on this one is from the 8-bit blueprint. Gives you a kind of advantage pay to win blueprint, unfortunately there. And then the good old D-tier 30-06 that I am running with the high rain rounds that I do like quite a bit. So there's a car driving around near me and I'm kind of chasing this guy, not really sure what he's doing, trying to get some shots on him. One thing to know about vehicles is that you do not get aim assist when somebody's in a vehicle. Absolutely none. So be aware your aim is going to be a little bit faster than usual because you're not going to get that slowdown from the aim assist. It also sometimes gets buggy and you don't get the correct indicators if you're damaging them or not. So as I push up here, he's on the UA ping. He's a solid ping, no up or down arrow, which means he's currently on the same level of me vertically. Notice how as I push up, we get to cover here. I don't know if there's a way for him to get to the roof. I don't know if there's like a door or window over here they can come out of. So I'm gonna just play this slow. We get up, we wait, we play behind cover. Now I'm waiting to see, can I walk up? But when I start to move up, I see this has changed to an up arrow. The up arrow means he's at least one level above me, so I'm assuming he's made it to the roof somehow. So then I actually back up because I'm like, maybe he's gonna try to peek over. Maybe he knows I'm coming from this direction. When all of a sudden I see the intel or recon contract flare go up, so I'm like, okay, he's definitely on the roof. He's trying to do this contract. I'm gonna come up here slowly. And one thing that a lot of people don't take advantage of in Warzone 3 is that you have a pistol when you're on the ladders. So my thought process was, oh, he's gonna be on the roof. I'm gonna sneak up just barely to where he can't even see me. I'm gonna shoot with a pistol. We'll get an easy kill, hopefully. But what ends up happening is really awkward. He is actually directly behind this ladder and I just cannot see him. So at this point, I'm like, oh, he's on the roof. I'm good to go. And there he is. He's right behind. We end up hitting some good shots. Also, notice how when I was shooting him, I didn't just stand still and shot. I was strafing all the way to the right. By strafing, I'm going to, one, get more aim assist, and two, I'm also a moving target. It makes it a lot harder for him to hit shots on me, which he definitely missed some shots, probably because I was strafing there. Now, I don't know if you remember from the UAV that I had called, there was one player pinging on this part of the building here. So I'm not really sure where he is, but I have a portable radar. Throw that down, win, bam. Now we have a radar ping that with a down arrow. I'm also getting kind of some audio cues over here. I look this direction, center my aim this general direction, and we kind of just send it. This guy's not looking at me, and he's trying to run to cover and just run away. We're able to get that kill. One mistake I made there was that I did not reload my striker from earlier. That's just a simple mistake that I made. Almost ends up costing me, but because this guy was just trying to run away, we can switch, get the kill. Now, you're probably clearly hearing the audio cue of someone landing in on me. I'm hearing him kind of come over my head, so I'm immediately looking back this direction because I'm assuming he's gonna probably land right above me on high ground, try to fire down on me. But I realize I am in the middle of the open here. I have no cover to work off of, but I have cover right in front of me, close to me. So I want to quickly get to that cover first. That way, if he does peek, I'm not completely in the open. I'm now behind this wall, which blocks off some of my body to him, makes me a more difficult target to hit. Always, 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 when you have the opportunity, try to work and fight off of cover and never fight in the wide open. So skipping forward just a little bit here, loadout has just dropped. I already have my loadout though, but I'm just working this direction to see if anybody else is coming this direction when all of a sudden, I don't know if you saw that, there is a sniper glint staring right at me that is at the bridge. Now, the wrong play here would be to stop and shoot back or to even go and rechow, because if I rechow in that same spot, you already know he's pre-aiming me and staring at me, and he's gonna probably take my head off with a sniper bullet. So instead, I work into the building. I'm trying to find a different angle, trying to fight from the window. I'm able to crack this guy's armor, but he makes a smart play and he gets behind cover instead of just trying to rechow and be aggressive here. One mistake I made with my class setup was that I did not switch my throwing knives to something like a thermite or a Semtex grenade. Those are probably the much better choice to use, especially on big map. And now I just have kind of this useless throwing knife for in solos. I'm trying to get shots on him, but he's behind cover when I'm gonna hear footstep audio here behind me. As soon as I hear that footstep audio, now that guy is no longer my problem. He's far away, his armor is cracked, he's gonna have to deal with himself. I have to deal with a threat that is on me. So we switch to the SMG, and notice this is gonna be a very simple play. We're just gonna pre-aim. I see that there is a stairwell here. I'm assuming this is the most simple way for him to come into the building. I don't know this building well. I don't know if there's another entrance over here. There might be, but we pre-aim just right at the top of the stairs, and he's gonna walk right into it. And again, I don't know this map, but just a basic game sense tells me he's going to come up the stairs when I hear audio cues. So now, guy is still pinging on the mini map here over on the bridge. I'm gonna throw the portable redeploy down. I'm gonna try to get a different angle. Problem is he clearly sees me doing this, so I know I cannot pull my shoot in the air because he will probably take my head up with a sniper. So I'm gonna land at a different area. Notice how I'm not really standing still when I'm moving or when I'm shooting. I'm trying to constantly be moving, make it a very difficult target for myself to hit because I don't want to get one-shot headshot here. Honestly here, I probably get over aggressive trying to send shots down at this guy. Thankfully, I'm landing a few shots, which is probably making him flinch and miss his shots. He's gonna call a PA on me, which forces me to move. So I go to the next piece of cover. Again, I don't want to be in the open. This building is kind of booby-trapped here. I don't know this building though, but I'm trying to get a new angle, trying to see, I want to see, can I get to the rooftop and have a better angle here? But again, I'm kind of lost in this building. When I loot another portable redeploy, I was planning to just throw it out this window and then find a new angle when, hello, there is a guy who is right here. I don't know if this was the same guy or if this was a different enemy, but I'm just going to get aggressive and send it out the window here. I end up missing a few shots and he almost kills me here because I missed some few shots. This was probably a little bit of an overly aggressive play, but we went with it. We were able to win that fight. Hindsight 2020, maybe would have been smarter to kind of reset that and play that a little bit slower, but it's all good. Now I'm gonna go use the redeploy. I'm gonna go back and look, is this player still here? I don't know if that was that player or not. I don't see anyone, but what I do have is I have a lot of money and there's a buy station here. So we're gonna call a UAV. Whenever you have, this is Resurgence or Big Map, if you've got money, if you have 6 grand, pop a UAV to get information on where people are. When I'm gonna get a ping that there is an enemy who's pinging above me over kind of at this house that I was kind of just back out not too long ago, I believe. Notice how as soon as I get up, I run to cover because I don't know if this guy's like on the roof or on the window looking at me. I don't want to be in the wide open staring there. I don't see anyone. So I'm like, okay, we can move up to the next point. Still not seeing anyone. We're going to keep moving up. Got my SMG out now for close fights. Notice the good centering, chest level, kind of moving through this building. Like, well, he's on the roof. When I hear that whooshing noise of him parachuting off, so I know he's jumped. So I'm looking for him. We catch him, and he's going to get awkwardly stuck on the window. We've all been there before. I'm sorry, buddy. Going to pick up an easy kill thanks to the deter. Now, with the UAV pings, there's more people that are pinging back this direction out of zone. And so I'm going to go kind of near the edge of zone. I don't want to push way outside of zone, but I want to get to the edge to see if I can potentially hold some of the people that are going to be rotating in here. So we're going up. Again, we're just kind of clearing the area. Gonna loot a extra self-res here. When I come through this way and I'm just kind of looking in this general direction, we spot an enemy way out here. Get a few bullets on him. I am running Combat Scout now. I don't know if I necessarily could over high alert more or not, but it is very nice. I'm hearing my footstep audio towards this guy, and he's ran in this way. I'm not hearing any more footstep audio, so I'm assuming that he's probably just in here waiting. He probably knows I am pushing him. So I don't know the layout of this building, but what we're going to do is we're going to go in here aggressively with some movement. We don't want to come in too nice and slow because he's probably going to be just pre-aiming this door. So use a movement, basic side cancel. Notice how we keep strafing and then we strafe back to the left. That way we are a constant moving target. He does hit plenty of shots on me. He breaks my armor and takes about half my health, but just because of the little bit extra movement, I'm able to get that win. Now I just heard a zip line over here. I'm going to use the heartbeat to kind of confirm when, oh crap, a guy is on top of this roof here. I am in a horrible spot here. This is a spot that I really shouldn't even bother trying to shoot back at this guy. I should just run here. I get a few bullets on him and I drop the smoke down. The smoke allows me to start plating because if he were to drop down on me, I could potentially lose him in the smoke. As soon as I see a door, I'm in there like swimwear and we're just trying to kind of hide. And now I'm lost. I don't know where this player is. I have no idea how to get to the roof of this building. Hello, there's a stairwell. Now we're gonna just go nice and slow because I don't know. I'm trying to kind of peek around, use some movement to come around corners, but I don't know the layout. I have no idea how to get to the roof here. When I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go kind of ahead and hopefully hold this guy. Now we heard the cluster mine here. And when I heard that, I thought this was on the roof. But I'm gonna jump out here and hello, there's a cluster mine right in my face. Now I kind of panic here a little bit and throw a smoke grenade down, which bounces over the wall. But notice how I take my time to get plated up and I don't just run around with my head cut off while I'm plating here. Gonna take my time to use the heartbeat sensor, and man, this heartbeat sensor came in clutch so many times this game. I know he's down here somewhere and I just gotta go. I get hit by the another cluster mine, get a little bit lucky in all honesty, but I hit some good shots with some decent movement here. I'm able to just barely win that gunfight. Now I've skipped forward a little bit. I've rotated ahead. I've hit a redeploy here and I've pinged a buy station that is closer in when I see a random guy that is on this ATV here. Again, like I mentioned from earlier, remember that when people are on vehicles, we have no aim assist here. So this is completely no aim assist. I'm able to get him weak, but I can't quite knock him here. I've got money here, so I'm gonna go to that buy station. I'm gonna pop a UAV here and get information. Nobody super close to me. I'm not sure if that player was ghosted and maybe it was able to get away, but I do have a ping that is above me on this building here. That ping just went away, but it's gonna come back here. Nope, that ping is gone now. I don't know where the ping went. There's the ping. There was a ping there and then it went away. Now we get some guy flying in, pick up that easy kill. I'm not sure if this player that is on the roof is ghosted or not because sometimes he pinged and sometimes he didn't, and I'm actually just noticing that. So notice how when he last pinged, he pinged on the opposite corner here. So notice how I'm centering my aim this way. I kind of jump up here to get high ground, looking this general direction when, hello, here he is. One thing I like about this striker build is that it has very, very good range for an SMG, but also good movement. He also made a mistake here in that he is gonna try to, when he sees me, he's gonna hit a drop shot. Drop shotting from this far away is nearly useless because I don't have to adjust my aim down very much at all to still hit shots on him. And now he can't move. Now he went from a moving target to a stationary target. So be careful when you drop shot. Drop shotting is a phenomenal move for very close range fights, but it's just not that good when you get anything much farther than about 5 meters away or so. And there I am messing around with a floating tactical camera. Now again, I have no idea where anyone is at this point, but there is a buy station ahead of me. So I'm gonna skip ahead here, pop a UAV. When I am trying to figure out where people are, nobody's pinging that close by me, but all of a sudden, bam, now somebody has pinged pretty close to me in this building behind me. Most likely the reason why he didn't ping the first 2 times was he's ghosted. If you're ghosted and you're moving, you will not ping on radar, but if you stop moving, you will ping. Now it is a solid dot, no up or down arrow, which means he has to be on this level somewhere in here. And he's kind of in the corner to my right. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to run and use some basic movement, slide cancel in, and I'm going to center my aim as I come around the corner and pick up an easy kill. That's someone who's just kind of playing the ratty solos technique of hiding to the end game. If you're someone that you aren't very confident, you've got to run around and get into fights if you want to get better at the game. My guess is maybe that guy was a little bit of a newer player or something like that and is just trying his best to hide and stay alive. All right, I've skipped forward a little bit here, and there is going to be a UAV ping ahead of me here. We both were caught in the recon flyover where the big like advanced UAV things fly over and mark everyone. So I have to know that I am on his radar, but he's on my radar. He's also the most wanted, which gives me an estimate of where he is as well. So again, we slow down. I'm just kind of aim walking to not make noise here, trying to see if I can get over this wall. When I hear footstep audio, and I immediately center my aim to the opening where he's most likely to come through. Notice how I jump and strafe to the right while I'm shooting. Again, that's going to give me rotational aim assist while I'm shooting. Also makes me a moving target, which makes it harder for him to hit his shots. Loot the most wanted crate. Whenever you kill a most wanted or you complete a most wanted, you're going to get a loot crate that gives you a bunch of nice stuff. So we get a few nice items here. Now I've skipped forward a little bit here. There's going to be a random guy flying over here, which I'm trying to get shots on. I honestly don't know how I get the kill for this guy. I did a bunch of damage, but I don't think I was the one that caused the final damage at the end. But it gave me the kill. It's almost like someone assisted me, but it gave me the kill because I did the majority of the damage. But we've got a lot of money. We're gonna pop a UAV and store 2 UAVs. And I have a player that's pinging very close ahead of me with an up arrow. So I know he's kind of up on this hill somewhere. Kind of like centering right on where he would be pinging. And he's gonna be a little bit cheeky here. And he is literally laying right on that stairwell, just pre-aiming me. I don't know if he saw me. I don't know if I was on a UAV, but he knew I was coming somehow. And he was in a very cheeky little spot here. So as soon as he shoots me, I kind of reset. I get back to cover. I put on plates and I'm immediately just trying to play patient here, waiting to see if he's going to peek. I'm trying to kind of center off audio cues here. I'm kind of hearing him running around up there. I have another UAV and I pop it and I'm like, what the heck? He's not there though. There's no ping. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Maybe he's ghosted. When bam, now he pings again over to the right more, which I then center my aim towards the right. So obviously this player is running the ghost perk. He might have a specialist perk package, which would give him ghost as well. I'm trying to get up top here. It's kind of an awkward thing to climb over. Now he doesn't ping again, so he must be moving around. I'm just playing nice and slow because I don't know where the heck this guy went. When I hear footstep audio, and we are both going to crack each other's armor, and he's going to toss a smoke at me, but I'm going to kind of retreat, move. He's throwing grenades at me. I'm going to take my time to reload. And I'm trying to play this slow because I don't know the layout of this area. Try to see he's in heartbeat. He's not on heartbeat. I don't know where this guy went. I'm very confused at this point because he also has the ghost perk. So I'm like, at this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get out of here. So in a moment here, I'm going to pop another UAV, and then I'm just going to rotate out. I see people up ahead of me to my left on the UAV. So I'm going to start working this way because I'm just no idea where that guy went. Now, again, this is where things get weird because I don't know the layout of these buildings. I don't know how to get up there really exactly, but I am going to get a ping on my level, solid dot here in this building ahead of me. So again, notice how I kind of center my aim. Now at first I got a little bit confused and I thought the ping was coming from this building, but it wasn't. It's the next building.
UAV is being refueled.
Again, he's just not moving there. we use the heartbeat to then center my aim. So notice how I use that line to center up my aim right here. So I know he has to be right here on the edge here. So he's going to be in here and to the right of this door. Slide cancel in. And notice how I started shooting there. I had no idea there was a bathroom there. But even despite him kind of laying and waiting for me, I'm able to get that kill just barely. And, you know, put a few extra shots into him to let him know who's boss. Going to take the time to loot and stow the munitions. I'm going to keep that heartbeat on me because the heartbeat has been incredibly valuable. Now, from earlier, I had picked up a big game bounty, and what I didn't realize this entire time is who my bounty was, Pieman. If you don't know, Pieman is one of the best mouse and keyboard players in this game. He is an insane sniper, and he's actually going to drive up right here. He gets out of the vehicle. Now at this point, I have his armor cracked. He has little to no cover to work off of. And this is a moment where he just makes me look so stupid. I still have 20 bullets in my magazine, and he literally has this tiny little pole to work off of, and he's gonna just absolutely embarrass me. Watch this. Just running back and forth. He's able to get plates on during that time, moves to a larger piece of cover. Now I have to take the time to reload, and in this time, he's already repositioned. This was just amazing movement by him, bad shots on my end, and he's able to get out of that situation and move away. Now, one thing he could have done, which maybe he just didn't have any, was throw a smoke down. If it was me, I would have popped a smoke down and ran away, but hey, he didn't even need it. He just got away. Trying to see if I can heartbeat. One thing I didn't realize is that he, later in this fight, is that he does have specialists here. So he is ghosted actually. And then if you just heard, that noise we just heard was actually him hitting one of those redeploy things that fly up in the air. So I'm certain at this point he must have went to the roof. So that's why I pre-aimed this roof here, because I'm assuming he took high ground. I get a ping farther away, and now there are 2 dots pinging on the minimap. So he's ran into somebody else, likely just killed him. And now, one thing here is I actually have no idea how he knew I was up on the roof. I am on UAV. When your minimap is highlighted in a red circle or a red line like this, you are on UAV. So it is very possible he had popped a UAV or had a UAV up somehow or during this time already and had an up arrow knowing that I was coming. Because you can see with the green laser here, he is pre-aiming me with his sniper, and he's gonna hit a shot on me, but thankfully misses the headshot. Thanks to my combat scout, I am able to crack him through the wall. So I'm gonna reset, put on my plates here. Now I'm gonna re-challenge here. Now again, notice how he's right here, but notice how I'm just barely exposing myself, and I'm making myself a really hard target to hit. He's gonna keep pushing up. Now he throws a smoke, and now he's gonna try to push in and make this a close range fight. So one thing about Pieman is that the majority of the loadouts he runs are shotgun and sniper. That is like his bread and butter, and he is insanely good with both of them here. Now at this time, I didn't know this was Pieman. I never looked over at the time, so I didn't realize he even had a shotgun to begin with. If I knew this, I probably would have not dropped down and pushed him here, because I do not want to get into a close range fight with a shotgun. But because I was able to kind of get lucky and pick up a few shots to the smoke, now I know I have a little bit of momentum. I've hit like 3 or 4 shots on him. His armor's not quite broken, but he's weaker. Pull out the SMG. We're going to drop down here, and I'm trying to find him. When I catch him going through the doorway here. Now, at this point, I know this is a good player. I can tell very quickly this is a high-skilled player, and what good players do is when they run through doors, they like to re-challenge and slam the door back out because it can be very disorienting towards that other player. So I know this, and what I end up doing is I stop. I don't chase him because I know he's going to be aggressive and re-challenge me. So I actually back up, and he actually walks basically right into me. I think he kind of accidentally mantles there, and I'm able to get really lucky and kill him. Pieman is a phenomenal player. In most situations, he probably is going to slam me. He is way more talented than myself, so Pieman, thank you for allowing me to kill you there. Okay, back to the game. 6 other people up at this point. I'm on a 17 kill game, which for me is really good big map, because like I said, I do not play big map. I'm really happy with this game. I'm clearing my back, make sure nobody's rotating in, but I am not in zone. I've got to rotate in. Because of this smoke grenade, I know somebody is on the roof over there. I'm trying to see, you know, am I safe to move in? So we keep kind of scanning. I'm just not seeing anyone. Now on the mini map, there's a portable by here. So I'm like, okay, where's the portable buy? I've got a lot of money. Let's pop some UAVs. I ping it, and it is down in Narnia. Gandalf fell through Middle Earth and is fighting the demon guy. I'm watching Rings of Power right now, so that's why I'm saying that. Anyways, as we move back into zone here, I need to get obviously into zone. I would love in a perfect situation, take high ground up here, but I have no idea how to get up there. There is a zip right here, but taking a zip would be risky and loud. And I also want to clear to my right. I want to clear the edge of zone here. Use the heartbeat. 2 people are somewhere in there, but not sure where. Come over here, check heartbeat. Nobody pinging to my far right, so most likely I'm safe on the edge of zone. When I spot this kind of ramp, so I'm like, oh, cool, I can take high ground here. Start working up. When I hear the parachute dropping into my right. So I come back, check, pull out the AR. And I don't know if he saw me or not, but I'm waiting to see if he's gonna peek. He's not peeking. Heartbeat again tells me he's definitely in there. I don't know the layout of this building. I don't really know how it works or how this drop off is ahead of me. So I'm gonna go nice and slow. And the key to me aim walking like this is I don't make any noise. So when he comes back in, I kind of get a kind of free kill on him. And now I'm gonna peek out to see where he was shooting because he was clearly shooting somewhere in this direction. Check the heartbeat. We've got 1 ping down to my right and 1 ping up here straight ahead here. So when I look down to my right, I'm assuming, okay, this guy's either behind this wall or he's in this building here. I don't want to overexpose myself and stand on the edges of the roof for too long. I'm also probably I probably am being dumb here by standing on this roof in general. Honestly, looking back on this was probably not the smartest play. But I didn't realize, I didn't think anybody was near me when all of a sudden I turned to shoot the counter UAV out and I see the shot come in and I'm like, where the heck did that shot come from? And I honestly didn't realize you can get up on this tower. And at first I was like, I don't know if you can even get up there. Is somebody really all the way up there? Or did that shot come down below? Now I'm hearing a bomb drone. My specialist lets me see it through the wall, which is great. So we get rid of that. And hello, there is a sniper at the very tippy top. And I'm like, oh crap, run away, get to cover. I'm also hearing some footstep audio. I don't know if you heard that. Definitely heard some footstep audio. Maybe on the stairwell, not really sure at this point. So I re-peek out to see, can I get a cheeky kill on this guy when he's trying to shoot down on me? But I'm being mindful that I heard footstep audio. This guy hits a great grenade, but I have specialists, so I have bomb squad. It's another great grenade when I cut a reach out because zone is moving. His tower is now completely in the gas. I know he's about to jump, but because of that very well placed and well-timed Semtex, now I have to plate. And now, I don't know if you can hear, there's kind of an audio cue of him jumping and him running on the foot, or the thing right above me. So I clear and make sure he's not out here. He's not. So then I immediately, my eyes start going above and I center right on the edge here. And bam, he's gonna come out just to the right of my aim, adjust my aim, pick up a nice kill here. It is now 2 players left. He also gave me a UAV. So we're gonna call the UAV. Both players are gonna ping over here to the side. Now, because I have specialists, I have the bird's eye perk. I do not like the bird's eye perk. Because if you notice, one of these players is going to be a solid dot. See how he's that solid dot? That tells me what direction he's looking, but it doesn't tell me if he's up or down from me. So the reason one player is a solid dot means he's not ghosted. But the player that is ghosted will appear as a regular dot and still give me that verticality. I would rather have that verticality element. So let me go back here just a tad here. I'm getting hit by the mortar, gonna get plated back up when I'm peeking over, when I catch one rotating across here. So this guy's rotated across here. You can see his tracker footsteps here, but I was in the middle of plating, so I didn't have a chance to kill him. So I know one player is here. I know the other player is somewhere above me, or below me, I'm sorry. I have a durable gas mask here. Because I know somebody is directly above me, if I were to jump now from the roof, I'm probably going to get fried, and I'm going to then put myself between these 2 players. The last thing I want to do is put myself between these 2 players. So I'm going to kind of just sit in the gas. I'm going to wait for this guy under me to move. I'm going to see if this guy's peeking, get a few shots on him, crack his armor, almost down him. But the problem I made here was I've almost cracked this guy. This guy's going to be now out of the picture for the next maybe 5 seconds as he plates. But now the guy below me knows where I am. So now I'm like, okay, I've got a durable gas mask. I should be able to wait this out. And I try to kind of move farther to the right here. We throw a smoke. I've got 2 ticks on my gas mask left. And so I'm like, you know what? I got to go here. Somehow, I also didn't realize this until now. My smoke that landed here bounced to Narnia and is now way over here. So I'm like, I got to go. This guy is frying me. Now, one thing is I also have Mountaineer. I always run Mountaineer, but I do have it with Specialist. So I'm able to just jump and not have to pull my chute, which probably saves my life here. Immediately throw a smoke grenade down because my armor is weak, and now I'm going to run through the smoke to plate up. Don't be afraid to go in the gas here. When this guy starts frying me, at this point, I am down to about a quarter health, and I'm also going to get very lucky here. I'm able to get some shots, and with the help of Combat Scout, I'm able to kind of find him because I just start spraying. And then I shoot him with a Combat Scout, throwing knife finish. There, the throwing knife did come in clutch here. Now, there's only one player left, but you know this guy is going to take advantage and try to third party out this. But there's smoke still down, so I just keep moving in the smoke. Keep running in the smoke. It allows me to get plated, combined with the irradiated perk from Specialist. Allows me to win this gunfight. Because he just doesn't know I am in the smoke. Until eventually I find him, hit a nice side cancel. Bam. Let's go. Big win. That was like my, I think, second game on of the day, Big Map Battle Royale. But that just proves, even if you don't know the map, you can still do well. You can still drop high kill games, even kill some really good players, although I did probably get lucky against Mr. Pieman. But guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like, subscribe, do all the things, and we will see you in the next one.